Hi, I have no power to my fan oven, but power to the smaller oven.
Have you tried power cycling the appliance, unplugging it and leaving it off for a few hours?
No.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
It's a Kenwood CK405 dual-range cooker about 6 years old. Hobs work fine, small oven and grill works fine, but no power to the main oven, no light, no fan, no heat.
Hi, just to confirm, the small oven that works, is it gas-fueled? Does it have an electric ignition? Also, your hob, is this gas or electric? If it is gas, does this have electric ignition?
Hi, sorry for the delay in response, I was away for bank holiday. The smaller oven is electric, the hob is gas with an electric ignition, and all works fine. The larger oven is all electric and not even the light works in there, or the fan or the heat.
Thank you for the response. I hope you had a good bank holiday. I will look into the problem you have and see if there are any possible causes ASAP.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, the easiest thing to start with is to do a visual inspection of the electrical cables to the oven that is not working. You may see something obvious such as burn marks or a cable that has become brittle and separated. I would suggest the following steps. 1. Isolate the power to the oven by turning off the electrical switch. Check the power is off using a multimeter if possible. 2. See attachment for the following points. Pull the oven away from the wall and check the main power junction B. This is under a metal shield, A, that you will need to remove by unscrewing. 3. Check that the 5 cables coming out of the left-hand side of the junction are tightly fitted. If they are the same as in the diagram, then you will be able to pull them off, but not easily. If they come off easily, you may need to squeeze them slightly to make them fit better. If that is the case, then let me know and I'll talk you through it. 4. Check the cabling going up the back of the oven for any signs of damage. 5. Inside the oven that is faulty, look for where the cables come and form the back of the oven and to the fans and elements. Again, there may have been a buildup of grease on the contacts that has either corroded the cable or terminal away. These would be the first steps that I would try. The fact that the other parts of the oven works tells me that the power supply as a whole is fine. But if the light and the oven is not working on that one section, I would think it would be a cabling issue rather than a fan/element issue. Please let me know if you have any questions regarding what I have mentioned. The attachment. Smile.
Hi, thanks. Yeah, I have already taken the back off, and there is nothing obviously wrong. I was hoping to find a fuse or separate feeds that would explain one half of the oven working and not the other, but it all looks fine.
Good job, it sounds like you have made a good start to solving this. Another thing you can look for is what is called as a thermal overload, TL. This acts similar to a fuse but are sometimes reset-able by pressing a little button on them. There is one for the main oven and one for the smaller oven. As the other oven works fine, it makes sense that this may be the fault. I will attach an electrical drawing so you have an idea of where it will be in relation to the other components of the oven. I believe that the location of this TL is behind the front panel which holds the dials for the ovens. There should be screws or bolts holding the panel on. Once removed, you should be able to see the cables and the back of the oven dials. Locate the dial for the oven that is not working and track the cable to the component that looks like the thermal overload. Look to see if there is a reset button on it and try to reset it. If there is no reset button, then you can test it by doing a continuity test using a multimeter. Let me know how this goes, and if you need help with doing the continuity test, then I will happily talk you through it. Electrical drawing. See the part that is labeled TL. This is most likely to be your fault.
Hi, that sounds sensible. I have removed the dials, but the cover directly behind doesn't come off after removing the screws. It looks like the whole top needs to come off. Mine is the Kenwood CK405 with ovens side by side and 5 burners.
Okay, the drawing attached should be for your oven as well as a top/bottom oven. So we should still be able to find a thermal overload to test it. I have not worked on this exact model, but often you do have to lift the top section, the area where the burners are, up at the front in order to remove the front panel. I will do some research though to make sure this is the case.
Okay, that would make sense. I'll dismantle TMW.
Let me know how it goes. If I find any more information, I will send it to you during the day. Have fun. Hi, I hope that you have had a chance to look at the oven and that my advice was useful. Please let me know if I can help further with it in any way. Please could rate me above on the way I answered your question. This will help me to improve my service. This will not close this chat, so we can continue to discuss this issue or anything else that may come up in relation to it. Thank you again.
Hi, I haven't had a chance to look yet. I will be doing it TMW. Did you find any other info about stripping the top off? Thanks. Hi, I think I have located the thermal overload. There isn't a reset option on it. I have attached a pic for your help.
Sorry for the delay in replying. That looks like you have found an issue. The black on the terminal cover is a good sign that this has overheated or there has been a spark that has caused a problem. There are a couple of reasons why this may have happened. First, the thermal overload may have become faulty. Or second, a loose connection to the thermal overload. You may have to replace this part and remake the terminal connection. Would you feel confident enough to do this yourself? I would be happy to talk you through it. What I can do if you like is to get the exact specs of that part from the manufacturer. This way you can make sure the correct part is ordered. You will also need to make sure that the terminal fits snugly over the connector of the two. The plastic housing around the terminal fitting is mainly there to stop you touching the metal and getting electrocuted. If the power is off, you can use some electrically insulated pliers to pull the terminal off. The plastic will be brittle and will smash/break up. This is normal. If the metal part is still intact, not blackened, and fits onto the new, then you can reuse it. If you are happy with this, then I will find the part. This will help me to improve my service. After you have rated my work, this chat will remain open and we will continue to communicate as normal without any expense. I will help you until this issue is sorted.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.